Oh, you came and tucked your way into my heart. Oh, you look at me in ways I never loved. With you I know that this is all, so I don't need to take it slow. If you want me, then I believe that there's a simple remedy. We don't need no miracle, I think we've seen it all, just make the call. I'll come running over. We don't need no miracle, it's unconditional, just make the call, and I'll be yours.
Okay guys, so I just realised I haven't wrapped the video up, so I'm going to wrap it up here. So let's jump into weight like we usually do. So this week my low weigh-in of the week's been 81.1 kilos, which is 178.7 pounds. And again, this is a nice low compared to the week before. A little bit less than it has been, but I'm now at the stage where I'm just trying to cut away the fat and maintain as much muscle as possible, and I've pretty much got rid of most of my water weight, so it's to be expected. I'll put the weekly weigh-ins on the screen here or here, but again you can see the average is a slighter or smaller drop than the week before, but again this is what I expect at this point. I'm not trying to rush through my weight loss now, and my calories for the week have been around 2,550 calories. I'll put the actual number on the screen here, but again this is allowing me to drop my body weight very slowly, hopefully maintaining as much muscle as possible whilst losing as much fat as possible without being too quick. Moving on from there, my macros will be on the screen here, but they've been around 176 grams of protein, 280 grams of carbs and 100 grams of fats. Again, this is a good amount of protein because it's enough to at least retain the muscle I've got. Hopefully I can build a very slight amount so I don't have to cut down as much, but I don't think that's going to be very likely. So it's enough to retain my muscle or keep it on, whichever way you want to put it. And I'm still getting a decent amount of carbs so I can still feel energetic, and a good amount of fats to keep my energy reserves there if I need to use them, and also keep hormones and bodily function moving as it should. So moving on from there, my water intake again has been around 3 litres, maybe 4 depending on the day, but I'm quite happy with this because it's a consistent amount. So moving into key topics or big things or things that have really happened this week. So I was humbled this week. Basically I had to go from doing hanging knee raises to Roman chair leg raises, just because when I was trying to set up in the hanging position, my shoulders and my chest and my lats were just not enjoying the position. So I just decided, let's be sensible and do that switch. So it's kind of humbling, I have to take a step back down, but it was the right thing to do. Moving on from there, I did see something weird, which was someone doing bicep curls against the back extension machine, back extension setup, whichever, the piece of equipment you do back extension on, he was basically using as a point to place his arms against to do bicep curls, which to me was a little bit weird. I was just thinking to myself, you can use a wall if you want to do that. So just make sure you're using the right pieces of equipment for the right thing, I think, because that's not really the most safe position to be in. So you want to use something that's not going to cause harm to yourself. So just make sure you know what you're using the machine for and what it's supposed to be and the limitations of that. Moving on from there, I've now also realized that this week is the first week, and from this point onwards I actually need to start tracking sources, because now it's going to start adding to the deficit. When I'm losing water weight and excess carbs stores is not such a big thing, but now I'm actually going to be taking slighter drops in body weight. I need to make sure to keep tracking that. And finally, I finally started to come to terms with the fact that I'm going to have to do a week and a half of a diet break, which is going to hopefully get rid of any cravings I've got, and also allow me to peak my performance for my 6-week max testing, which I do every 6 weeks. So intention is to either start it on the Wednesday, start on Wednesday and then take it through till the end of next week, which will be the Sunday, and then go back to dieting again. So this should crush any cravings I have and allow me to bump up the calories a little bit. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed this video, can I get you to leave me a like by hitting that thumbs up button, sharing this with your friends and family if you think it'll either give them some tips they can use, it'll be entertaining to watch. Subscribe if you're not already so you never miss another video, as long as you ring that notification bell. And most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.
Been on the streets a few months. I'm trying to pick myself up.